So today is a very significant day because I am motivated and I have energy to do this Prius build that Nikki Deventhal on YouTube has done a video on a step-by-step process on how to take out your seats and build a platform for a bed and then have storage underneath where the seats were. So I've moved into my Prius and I'm doing mostly house sitting and pet sitting, but I also am like super excited to do some camping and have my little Prius as my home in between my gigs. So I got rid of all my stuff. Everything I own except for one pretty small box I sent home to my mom's is in my Prius. And up until, well, a couple weeks ago I made these stealth window covers for the Prius, and that was a huge deal. Having the motivation and the focus and the energy to sit down and do a project like that is very new for me. I've been sick with mold toxicity, which caused debilitating chronic fatigue and brain inflammation. So basically I was just having to rest and I couldn't think straight, you know, and just cycles and cycles of this for 12 years. I just found out that it's mold toxicity. And I also, at the same time I found out, I started low-dose naltrexone. And the low-dose naltrexone is helping me get my life back. I'm not 100%, I'm still having days of fatigue and having to rest where my body's healing. I can still feel the mold, you know, flaring in my lungs. But what low-dose naltrexone does is it blocks your opioid receptors in your brain for a chunk of time, and the body responds by creating more endorphins. So mold and parasites, they suck you dry of endorphins. No wonder I felt suicidal. No wonder I felt like I was being attacked by demons. This is no fucking joke. Mold toxicity is no joke, and my heart goes out to everyone who's struggling with it now. And I tell you, low-dose naltrexone is helping me get my life back. 2 months ago, I was crying every 3 days because I had no endorphins. All the dopamine, all the serotonin, all the oxytocin, it was just stripped from my brain. So I was like I was just in survival mode. And now with my endorphins flowing again, my brain function's coming back, my motivation is coming back, my happiness and my joy is coming back. I'm just so happy to be alive. So this project is a big deal for me, considering I haven't had any ability. I've been disabled pretty much for over 12 years. And now I'm feeling like so excited to just go step by step and take my time and just do this build out. So let's see how it goes. Wish me luck, and thank you for coming along my journey with me. And yeah, so I'm gonna link below to low-dose naltrexone group for chronic illness. It's good it helps people with all kinds of chronic illnesses. Yeah, so if you suffer from pain, you know, migraines, whatever it is, look into it. And you also want to start out very low and very slow if you're sensitive. I learned that the hard way. Yeah, it is a process of figuring out the right dose, when to take it, and also working through, you know, some side effects, but it's super safe to try it. It doesn't have any long-term side effects. Yeah, so I'll link to that below, and I'll link to the YouTube video, the step-by-step process of how to convert your Prius into a bed and storage space. Lots of love on your journey.